Hey guys, welcome back to the Behavior channel, and in this video guys I want to talk to you about the things I wish I did while I was in China. I'm sure you have seen the you've seen the name of this video or the comment, the topic, whatever it is, but you've seen it. Okay, so in this video guys, before I go into the video, I just want to say thank you to a 2,500 subscribers to this channel guys. Thank you so much, and I'm really trying by all means to give you good content. So before you watch, okay, before I tell you the reasons, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. I have some points that I have with me here on the phone. The first point I'm going to be giving you today is I wish I created so many videos for my YouTube channel. Honestly guys, this really hurts me so much that I lived in China for 6 years and I wasn't able to make wonderful videos for you guys, and right now I'm back in my country. So guys, like, it really hurts me. I wish I made so many, like, I wish I was serious when I was still in China. I believe if I was serious, this channel wouldn't have been at 2K. It would have been more than that, because I would have created more videos to make sure that you guys are entertained. Yeah, but anyways, that's what I wish, and it hurts me. And I know that one day when I when YouTube monetizes and all that, I'm going to travel the world just so you can see where I am going. So the second point is I wish I created content like food, travel and people. Guys, when I was in China, I traveled to different cities, I ate different type of food, I had varieties, but I didn't see it more profitable for me to make videos, because at that time I wasn't serious about my channel. But this is when I'm realizing to say, guys, like, I love you guys so much that I want to make content for you, but I mean, whatever happens guys, we'll go back to China and I'm going to make those videos. But for now, this is what I wish I did, and I regret that I didn't do that. Yes, I do. So for those that are maybe you're studying in China or wherever you are, make sure that you make content. If you're a YouTuber, make content so that when you come back home, you are able to create, you're able to update those contents from time to time. Yeah. So the third point that I wish I did while I was in China is I wish I traveled to so many places in China. Wait a minute. Guys, when you go to China as a student, especially the time from 2019 when COVID hit, guys, that was the time that I was planning to travel China, like throughout, to go to Beijing to see the Great Wall of China and all that. But that did not happen. Why? Because of the lockdown, and it was so bad. And from that time I felt like I wasn't living in China, because like at the end of the day I traveled to few cities. For those that have been following me or that have subscribed to my channel, you know that I took you to some places where I went to, but I was planning to travel to more cities so that I show you how China is. Yeah, but anyways, I wish I did that, of which I didn't do that because of the pandemic. And the moment that the borders were open, that was the time that I was coming back home, so that was impossible for me to do. Yeah. So the fourth thing I wish I did, guys, I know this one, it will sound a little bit off for you guys, like, but for me, I regret that I didn't get to do this. Okay, so this is, I wish I had a chance to eat crabs. Okay, crabs, you all know what crabs are. I'm going to put pictures. You all know, I believe you know what crabs are. So I had that chance. Actually, let me not even talk about I wish I had a chance. I had a chance because of my Chinese friends. They would take me to places where we eat seafood, but when I see crabs, like, I was disgusted. Okay, I used to feel like like that. But right now, when I watch videos where I'm seeing people eating crabs and all that, and I lived in a country where they had crabs everywhere, and they had a sea where, like, to say, okay, this is good seafood. I got to eat lobsters, but I didn't get to eat crabs, and that I really wish I did. But anyways, I'm going to go to a Chinese restaurant here in Zambia, and I'm going to be trying it for the first time, and I'll make sure you guys, subscribe to this channel so that you are updated of what I post. Okay? So, the fifth one, I know I've mentioned it, but I wish I visited the Great Wall of China. Guys, I mean, this is the place where they have talked about, like when you watch videos, you watch what they talk about, the Great Wall of China, how beautiful it is, how the wall is great. I even see it, like on movies, videos and all that. But for me, I wish I went that side. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go to see the Great Wall of China. Why? Because I was living in Shandong province. It was a bit far from Beijing, though. Okay, I would have gone, but my school was very strict at that time to allow us to travel to other cities because of the pandemic, so I didn't get a chance to go there. The only time that I traveled to cities was before the pandemic. After that, it was really hard. I remember traveling to Hangzhou. When I went there, actually that was the time when I went there and COVID started, so I lived there for some time, and then my school requested me to get back. From that time, guys, it was hard for me to travel, but at the end of the day, I know that there is always a chance, and I know that one day I'm going to go back and see the Great Wall of China. And I also wish I went to different mountains, you know, like in Rizhao. There was a mountain in Rizhao, yeah, that I went to. I think you've watched one of the, I sent one of the shots which have the glass bridge where we walked on with my friend, but I didn't get to go to a lot of mountains in China, of which I'm planning to go there. I'm planning to see the hot springs. I'm planning to do so many things, but anyways, that's the future. For now, I wish I had that chance. I wish I went to those places. Point number 6, this really hurts me because I didn't get a chance to actually do this, because when I went to the university, my university were taught in English and not Chinese. We learned basic Chinese, so that takes us to the 6th point, which is I wish I learned fluent Chinese. I mean, guys, I have a lot of opportunities to work in Chinese industry. Previously, I was actually working with the Chinese as a Chinese translator. My Chinese is okay, but it's not that okay, and it hurts me so much that I lived for so many years and I wasn't able to develop my skill because I was like, oh, my school teaches in English, why should I learn Chinese? When I go out there, I'll translate, you know, I'll use my Google Translator to translate into Chinese, from English to Chinese, and that really broke my heart because right now I'm in a country where there are so many Chinese. There are so many Chinese, so many construction companies, so many places where I can get that opportunity to work as a Chinese translator, and of which I have worked. Don't get me wrong, I have worked as a Chinese translator, but I feel so bad because my Chinese is not that good. And most Chinese who come to my country, they don't speak Mandarin, they speak traditional Chinese. Of which Chinese, it's so hard, you know, like we all know that it's got 4 tones, right? But when these guys come, the odd guys come, their Chinese it's traditional, so it's hard. Okay, it's hard for me to even understand I can get what they're saying unless they speak Mandarin. When they speak Mandarin, it's much easier for me to understand and translate. But most of them, when you go to construction companies, you find that they speak the that's traditional Chinese. I was called for an interview where I went to do the Chinese interviews. One of the Chinese bosses there by the construction site. Guys, honestly, I didn't want to stress myself. After that, I told myself, you know what, let me go back home, make sure that I study for my license, I get my license and get to practice as a doctor, because it was stressing. The Chinese which those guys were speaking, I felt strange. I felt like I've never been to China. But I thank God that everything happens for a reason. So these are the 6 reasons that I had for you guys, which I wish I learned, or I wish I did while I was in China. So for you guys who are in China, make sure you learn Chinese. Even when you are learning in an English university like I used to, make sure you are learning Chinese, so when you come back to your countries, you have opportunities to work. You don't have to wait to be employed by your country, but you have opportunities to work as a Chinese translator, and they really get good money. I have so many friends who are working as translators, so do that. Yes, I know you are watching me, my friends. Do that. Yeah, like, share and subscribe. In the meantime, guys, I'm by Tiffany's, so stay tuned. I've come here before and I've made a video before. So if you've not yet watched that video, check. I'll leave the link in the comment in the description box. I'll leave the link so that you go and watch that video where I came here. I brought mom for her birthday here at Tiffany's. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Debbie Herbert channel. I love you. See you in the next video. Mwah.